So today I'll show you how to change strings on a guitar with a double locking Floyd floating tremolo system, and as I progress I'll tell you the things that you must never do or else you'll end up damaging your bridge permanently. So first things first, we need to unlock these nut locks first. For this we're gonna need some Allen wrenches. Now these came with my guitar. If you don't have these, you can buy a set online which will come with all the sizes. Now let's unlock these nut locks. Alright, now it's time to unwind the strings, but before that, take a paper, fold it multiple times and roll it to make a paper cushion and put it in this cavity below the bridge tail. This will prevent the bridge from going extremely down and it will be easier for you to change the strings. Now slowly start unwinding the strings and unwind all of them together. This will make sure the string tension is released evenly for the entire bridge and not pivoting high pressure on any particular side, because that will put pressure on these floating mounts. Alright, I've loosened the strings. Now let's unlock the bridge string locks. But before that, reset all these fine tuners. Bring them all up. Now let's unlock these bridge string locks. Put a little pressure on the trem bar and loosen the locking screws a little till the strings come out. Now remember one thing, don't lose these little blocks. These blocks clamp down the string. Alright, so I've unlocked all my strings. Now I'll go and clean the guitar and come back again to put strings on it. Alright, I've cleaned my guitar. Now we will follow the exact reverse process of how we got the strings off the guitar. Take your string and cut the ball end. Now put your string between the little block and the wall like this and lock the string by tightening these screws. You see how this screw pushes this block and clamps down the string against the wall? We'll do that for all the strings. Okay, so now so that I've locked all the strings, I'll take my Allen key and tighten all the screws to make sure the strings are properly locked and secured. Here you need to remember, don't over tighten the screw, else you will grind the screw threads. In that case, you'll have to replace this whole thing. So be very cautious there. Now get your strings through the tuner and start winding the strings. Now start winding the strings and make sure you wind them together just like we unwinded them. To make sure the string tension is evenly distributed in the bridge to avoid any kind of damage to your floating mounts. Now this is the hardest part, tuning the Floyd Rose bridge. Let's do it. Alright, so I've tuned the guitar and I'll let it rest for around 2-3 hours and then tune again, and once tuned for the second time, I'll put on the nut logs that I've removed in the first place to make sure my guitar stays in tune. And just in case your guitar goes off tune, these fine tuners are there, so no need to remove the nut lock. You can simply tune a guitar using these fine tuners. Oh, and also remove this. So that's it for today's video. I know what you're thinking. I was supposed to upload a shredding lesson today. Don't worry, I'll upload that tomorrow. Since I was changing strings on my Floyd Rose, so I thought why not make a video. So that's it. See you in the next video. In tomorrow's video, keep shredding.